All right. You guys ever hear these people where it's like, man, if I had $1 million, I'm going to invest it. I'm going to buy some real estate. I'm going to buy a business. I'm going to do so much with this $1 million, and I'm going to get myself out of my financial rut that I'm in. I'm going to help out my family, my parents, and all this stuff, because if I had $1 million, if I could just get $1 million, man, there's so much I can do with $1 million. Same thing for the people that give, right? If I had $1 million, then I'm going to give. I'm going to buy all these, homeless and a bunch of meals and stuff like that, and sandwiches and chips and all, kind of shit. And I'm like, the fuck you ain't going to do any of that shit. You know why? Because you can't even do that with $10. So you take $10 out of $100 and you're not doing that shit. Sandwich costs $10. You didn't do that out of $100. And if you had a couple $1,000, why don't you take a couple $100 and pay for someone's meal? The reality is, and this has been statistically proven over and over and over, and that is, you are exactly where you are because of the relationship you have with money. So if you can't manage money well, and you only have $1,000, a couple $1,000, maybe $10,000 in the bank, and you're trying to get up to a bigger level, if you can't manage that money well, you fucking no way are ever going to manage millions of dollars well. There is no way that you're going to take $500,000 out of your $1 million and invest it wisely, save it correctly. There's no way out of $1 million are you going to take 100,000 and give it to the poor and the needy, and help out all of those that are suffering. Because if you can't do it with just a couple $100, for sure you ain't going to take 100 grand and do it, because 100 grand, you can buy a lot more shit with that. So there's no way you can do that. It's statistically proven all of those that came into money and they already had a bad relationship with money and never had good results will end up exactly where they were when they started before they got the money. That means lottery winners are out of money within 2 years. Game show winners are out of money within 1 year. It's all like, Google all this shit. The reality is, you have to learn how to manage money correctly and manage it well. And you have to manage your money with what you have now and prove those results on a small scale before you can scale up and prove it on a bigger scale. You have to have the discipline, right, of not spending a lot of money, because when you have a lot of money, now you have the advantage of buying a whole lot of shit, right? Like, now there's a whole bunch of shit on the internet you can buy. You can go crazy on Amazon and all that crap when you're drunk one night. But when you only have a couple $1,000, you can't even buy a bunch of shit. You don't have a lot of options on cars and all the other stuff. And so again, like, you have to have the discipline. You have to have the ability to manage your money correctly. So when you can have a better relationship with money, that's what's more important. Having a better relationship with money, then you'll end up having more money. All right, guys, happy Friday.